Hi, welcome back. I appreciate you tuning back in, or if you're just passing by, thank you for stopping and watching. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that everybody is here. Yesterday I did the Divine Feminine, and today we'll do the Masculine. This is a general read. You will know if you resonate with, if you're feeling like the masculine or you're feeling like the feminine energy, and it doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine, sexual orientation doesn't matter. Keep in mind, I also have my special going on. It's $11.11 off the 30, 45, 60-minute reading and the love letter. Okay. Some of these same cards are coming out that they came out for the feminine. Mending bridges. A lot of them are healing past wounds. Making amends with their children, clearing up mother stuff, father stuff. If there's been sibling rivalry, fighting, they're also mending themselves, just like the feminines. There's mirroring. There's a lot of mirroring going on. So, they're also doing the same. And we've got emerging into grace. It says, I open my soul to grace. A lot of them are now awakening and realizing what's going on, even though we've known for a while. A lot of them are speaking more softly, as in their tone and their words. They're speaking, I'm getting that they're speaking more gracefully. They're not as harsh. And they see the feminine as this very graceful creature. And I don't mean, you know what I mean, like, I mean creature in a beautiful way, not in a bad way. Trusting your intuition. A lot of them are, like I just said, a lot of them are waking up. They're listening to that inner voice, to that guidance that their higher self is giving them. I mean, their higher selves are really nudging them. And in some cases, Divine Light and Love said some of their higher selves are screaming at them. Like, come on already. So they are, you see this little keyhole, they're starting to unlock what has been locked for so long. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. They're working really hard. They're working hard on themselves. They're working hard on, fixing stuff that has gone wrong. And this means also literally a lot of them are working really, really hard. Like when I see this, I see the 8 of Pentacles. They showed me, a lot of them are working really, really hard. Some of them are losing themselves in their work, because even though they are awakening, it's still kind of scary for them. I think I've said this before, masculines are more lower-based chakras, and the feminines are a little bit higher, or like the higher chakras. So, they're not quite sure, even though they are trusting their intuition, it's still really scary for them. They're trying not to be so analytical. But once they get it, I'm being told, like once the light bulb goes off in their head, they're like, oh, all right. Ooh. Looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. I'm doing a lot of soul searching. Healing core wounds. Awakening ancient wisdom, what I just said. Deep inner knowing is emerging with me. Exactly. That is exactly what is going on. Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Look at that. That's the yin and the yang. That's the masculine and the feminine. They want to start fresh. They want to... They so want to fix things with the feminine where things have gone really wrong. And they want to wipe the slate clean. They want this new beginning, you know. They, what song came on? A song, Faithfully by Journey was on the radio today. And the part where it goes, I get the joy of rediscovering you. This is exactly what the masculines want. They want to rediscover the feminines, and they want the feminines to rediscover them. They want the feminines to be like, oh my gosh, like look how much he's changed. I mean, it's still the same love, but the packaging's a little different. Listening with your heart. I trust them. I trust the messages I receive from their heart. They are feeling the feminine's energy. They are feeling that energy exchange through the heart chakras. They are listening to. They're listening to the language of the feminine's heart. It's like a back and forth dialogue, so to speak. And each couple, the masculine and the feminine, have their own unique way of talking to each other. No two are the same. Being in the flow. A lot of them are really working hard to give up the control issues, trying not to control what it is they can't control. Like they can't control really all the intuition. That's what's kind of scaring them. And the awakening, you know, they're trying to let go and trust in spirit and trust all the signs and the messages they've been getting. They're working really hard on that. They're mending bridges with Source. Maybe some of them have turned their back on Source, God, divine, whatever you wish to call it. A lot of them have turned their back, and now they are seeking forgiveness for that. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. The feminine is the masculine's dream come true. They are manifesting whether they are aware of it or not. A lot of it is subconscious, and the universe is aligning things with the masculine and the feminine so that all of this can come to fruition. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Some of them that have been beaten down verbally, emotionally, mentally are now taking a stance. And boy, a lot of songs are going through my head now. That Twisted Sister song where they're like, no, we're not going to take it. I'm going to spare you my trying to sing it because that's terrible. I would just butcher it to death. But some of them, you know, they're starting to climb to the top of this hill and plant the flag of victory. And they and they want to show the feminine, look how far that I have come. Look how much I have changed. Look how much I have grown. Following my bliss, my soul sings with joy. Where there was no joy, no laughter, no fun, no love in their hearts, they are now finding that joy. They are finding that joy within themselves, the same way that the feminine, that I said yesterday, the same way the feminine, to be your own best friend, that's what the masculines are doing. There is just so much mirroring. Maybe some of them are quitting their jobs that they have been at because it wasn't really fulfilling for them. And now they want to follow their heart. They want to follow what their heart says to do, what they have a passion for, what makes them truly joyous in life. So maybe some of them are changing jobs. They're tired of the status quo. They want, oh my God, they want new, they want fresh, they want to start over again. Oh, I said that and start. Okay. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Healing issues. Mending bridges that maybe they thought they have burned along the way. They're doing this very gracefully. There's a lot of healing going on with masculines. A lot of self-healing. Making a difference. Oh my God, I can't believe how many cards are coming out that were coming out yesterday. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. They want to make a difference. They want to make it. They want to make a difference in their life. They want to do things differently. They want to make a difference in the world. This happens with. It starts with them waking up. Some of them may be conservationists, I think is how you pronounce that word, but I'm getting a lot to do with, you know, maybe going and cleaning up your local beach, something along that line. They want to be a true service to humanity, whether it's, it is literally, another human, or it's Mother Nature, or it's animals, that and for some of them that is what brings them so much joy, is just being able to help. Receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. They're starting to recognize that they do have guardian angels, that they have been gently guided this whole time, that they've never been alone, that the angels have always been with them. Proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. Oh, this is the same card. Wow. A lot of them are learning to be okay on their own. A lot of masculines are codependent. They don't like to be, or they don't want to be alone, which is why some of them are stuck in their current situation, you know, with the karmic, because rather be like that than be alone. I mean, it's a terrible choice. I mean, it's a sad choice, but you know, that's what they're comfortable with. Oh my God, how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. And this just looks like aesthetically, and I say this all the time, I don't pay attention to where I put the cards. Wherever I put them down is where I put them down. And sometimes there is like a significance of it. But looking at this, it's just like aesthetically, it looks very beautiful, and everything is kind of, everything is where it's meant to be. And that's part of the masculines. They're wanting to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. They like order. They like conformity. It makes it. I'm being told it makes it easier on their brain if things look, and I don't mean look, if things are just the way they're supposed to be, in order. Some masculines have are quite meticulous and like things a certain way, and I don't mean that like is they're controlling. They want to make sure everything is done correctly. Ooh, there's a lot of these. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. A lot of them are being, how do I say this? They're setting themselves free from the self-imprisonment that they have put themselves in. They just showed me the 8 of Swords. Dwelling in the truth. I stand in the light of truth. A lot of them are going to be coming forward to the feminine, speaking the truth about what's been going on with them. Sharing yourself. I am incredibly generous being. That exactly, this card was yesterday too with the feminines. They are wonderful humanitarians. They are generous, and they are giving to a fault. My masculine, when we dated when we were young, he was a fireman. He was a fireman at age 17. I don't think you can do that now, but his dad was the captain, so I think he got away with it, and times were, you know, a little bit different than they are now. But he was a fireman. He went running in. There was one time he went running in without his without his mask and his helmet on. His father told me, because that was him. There was somebody in there that needed help immediately. There was he thought there were, you know, no time to put it on, and he rushed right in. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Exactly. Things are happening all around them, and they are just so surprised at all the good that has been going on around them, when for so long things were not good. Renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Look at that. A lot of them are decluttering. They're decluttering. They are getting rid of what no longer serves them. People, places like their job, things. They are simplifying their life. They only want to deal with truth. Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. They are surprised they are surprised at themselves. They are surprised that they've been able to climb this mountain, been able to get themselves under that pile of rubble, to get themselves out from all the emotional clutter. What else, Spirit? What else is going on with those masculines? It's my dog. I know, puppy. What else, Spirit? Ooh, got a lot going on here, too. I saw this card earlier. Clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. A lot of them are coming out of that illusion that they've been in the ego, in the 3D. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. Exactly. Kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. Again, this is just going back to being a humanitarian, being kind to human and creature alike. Expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It just might be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. They are ready. Some of them are ready to how do I put this? They're I have to put that aside because I can't quite put the energy that I'm getting off that card into words right now. Gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. They're learning to be kind to themselves. Again, mending the bridges with themselves. They're learning not to speak to themselves so harshly. A lot of them put themselves under the microscope and examine every little single detail, and they critique themselves, and they're quite harsh on themselves, and they're learning to ease up. They're learning to receive help and love from the angels. Journey. Focus on how far you've come. That's just what I was trying to say. Not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Exactly. They never, what was I saying? That they, some of them have turned their back on spirituality. Not necessarily religion, but spirituality. They have forgotten all about it, you know, and now they're seeing that help is coming from above. They've been their soul, their 5D has been waiting for their heart chakra to open up, so that all of this abundance and love from the angels can come pouring in. So this was the 5D kind of like expecting them to wake up any minute, and it's taken a little longer. Oh, prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Exactly. Not only are they making money hand over fist, they just showed me, to be able to get out of the situation, to make sure that because a lot of them are kind of afraid of the money that they're going to lose, quote unquote, when they leave the karmic situation. So a lot of them are working quite hard to make sure that there is enough for also the feminine, because they know that the karmic is going to get a big chunk of their assets, their material assets. So they really want to make sure that there's enough so that they can take care of the feminine. A lot of these masculines are very old school and want to take care of the feminine. What more? Metamorphosis. Oh my God. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. A lot of them are shedding their old selves, or shedding their ego, shedding their 3D selves. They are cocooning and going to be emerging as this free-flying butterfly. All right. And I'm using the same cards that I did for the feminine, because I was guided to. Oh my goodness. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. They are becoming more aware of this. And I'm getting these cards are different shades of green, but this is all earth color. This is all this is not stuff that's happening spiritually, but this is stuff that is happening in the 3D. It's the stuff. It's the earthiness. Please help me, Spirit, find another way to put this. Oh, I forgot the gentleness card too. It's all tangible stuff. That's it. First, the light, beginning a new cycle. Starting fresh. Becoming this beautiful butterfly. A lot of them are starting to see the light, where they had been in darkness for so long. I'm getting that for some masculines, they get like a lot of epiphanies and stuff, like not in that deep REM sleep, but when they are in that twilighty, when they're first starting to come out of sleep, when they just start to see light, like literal light, and realize, you know, it's time to get up, but they're still like twilighty. A lot of them are, that's when they're getting a lot of their messages. View from above. Get the big picture. Man, they are... They are starting to see. They are starting to realize that it's not, how do I put this? It's not that there's more than just this earthly stuff. There's more than just, going to work, you know, the same old rat race, day in, day out, blah, 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 blah. They are beginning to realize that there is just so much more, and they want that more. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. They are beginning to, see the magic in life, beginning to trust the universe. They're looking all around them and realizing that beauty has been in front of them the entire time. Oh, my doggy. What else, Spirit? Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. They just showed me the Fool in the traditional tarot deck. They want to set sail on an open sea. Oh my God. And this song keeps coming up a lot. It's come sail away. And that's what they want. Some of them like literally want to get on a boat and maybe sail around the world with the feminine. Maybe take a cruise. You see, he wants to be the master of his own ship, the master of his own destiny, which is happening because of the metamorphosis that is going on. Where are those cards? Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Destiny. Boy, yeah. They're understanding that the feminine is their destiny. That they were, that this was destined, this union was destined to be. There's no fighting it anymore. Oh, I know, right, doggy? What else, Spirit? Come here. Sorry, puppy. Okay. Vanity. Okay, a lot of them are giving up you know, this kind of vain lifestyle. You know, it doesn't suit them anymore. It's part of the clutter that they're getting rid of. They're done with the partying, you know, the excessive drinking. The illusion of everything. Bittersweet. Ending things with their karmic is bittersweet for them. You know, it started off, you know, just head over heels in love, and now it has to come to an end, and it's a hard pill for them to have to swallow in some cases. You know, like what they thought was meant to be is you know, what they thought would be forever is not, because they're realizing that the forever is not with the karmic, it is with the feminine. Okay, this is the third time I've seen this card, so a lot of them are going back to faith, and not a religious faith, a spiritual faith. They are starting to have faith in what it is that they can see in their mind's eye. A lot of them are starting on their journey, their quest, their spiritual quest, their path, their path in life, their journey. Okay. I knew there was one more. Ooh, two more. Man, forgiveness. That comes up quite a bit for the masculines, you know, along with the mending of bridges. You know, there's a lot that they carry that they need to forgive themselves for. They need to forgive others for. Perception. Yeah, they are seeing things in a total new light. They are seeing things in first light, in the first light of the day, in the dawn. They have a completely new perspective of the way things work, of how the world works, of how spirituality works, about the angels, and about source and divine, and about the feminine, and this journey, and this whole twin flame, and they see things so much differently now. Okay. Ascended Masters, what do you have to say? Stay focused. Stay focused. Have faith. Stay on your path. You are on the right path. It may not seem like it, but stay on it, because it is the right one. Open your heart to love. I mean, Jesus. Some of them have had a come to Jesus moment, you know, like almost like a tap on the head, you know, of him going, time to wake up now, you know, time to start living from your heart. Stop being so analytical. Stop being so 3D-ish. 3D-ish. Oh my God, trust. We've got trust. We've got faith. Surprised there's not hope. Maybe there is hope coming. Jesus is telling them to trust. Trust that you're on the right path. Trust that you're where you are supposed to be. Would have been nice if they could have been there a little earlier. But everything in divine timing. Nurture yourself. Mother Mary. Good gracious. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's not a God card in here, but, you know, we got Jesus and we got Mother Mary. You know, we got the two big heavy hitters right here. You know, nurture yourself. Open your heart. Where they have been neglecting themselves physically, mentally, spiritually. Start to nurture yourselves again. Take care of yourself. Just like they're bringing me back to yesterday. Be your own best friend. What else? I know there's at least one more in here because I can feel it. Although I really don't know how, if you can top or get any better than, you know, Jesus and Mother Mary. And you can't, by the way. In my opinion. Here it is. This is the one, this is the one I was looking for. They're being told, share the love, share love, spread your love through humankind, through the animals, through Mother Nature. Open your heart to sharing every little ounce of love that you have with everybody that you love, and strangers, people you don't even know. There's so much. There's not an expiration date on love. There's not love doesn't run on an empty tank. Love is always full. Love is always there. Sometimes it's been blocked, and you need to open your heart. Share the love with yourself. Good God. I mean, the feeling that I'm getting is just there. God, shower love on yourself. Because it's been missing for a very long time. Self-love for the masculines has been missing. And they're just really, they're imploring them. Shower yourself with love. Okay, thank you again. Turned into a bit of a long reading, but thank you. I appreciate it very much, and I hope at least one or two of you were able to pick out at least one or two things that that relate to you, that resonate with you. And if it doesn't, then please don't try to make it fit, because you're only doing more harm than good. I mean, just let it go. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. Namaste.